Hi Leo, welcome to your unexpected reading for June 2020. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. If this is about you and another person, this could represent theirs or your moon, rising, or Venus sign. All right, Leo's unexpected. Leo's unexpected. All right. Leo's unexpected. Six of Swords. Okay. Whoopsie. Hi. That. The Tower. Right here we've got the Page of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and Five of Pentacles. All right. Ace of Pentacles. Good gracious. Okay, whoopsie. Strength card. Sorry. Set those over there prematurely. Space for here. Leo. Page of Swords. Six of Pentacles. All right, now who are we dealing with here? All right, so we've got, who are we dealing with here for Leo? There's Leo. Look at all these pentacles. Holy cow. We got two sixes. King of Wands. So that could be Sagittarius and little guys here. So we've got okay. Feels like you're trying to, like you don't want to have to do this alone, but you will. You're going to give it the time that it needs. All right. There's a job change here. Also, it looks like there's a job change or a job, things are changing in the workplace for you. There's going to be a shift, or it's like lateral or just different way of doing your job. You're still employed, it's still consistent, but there's changes coming that you're going to be adjusting to in the workplace that are a bit unexpected here. Whoopsie. Okay, that jumped. Well, okay, there it is. That Three of Pentacles, that jumped. All right. So that's workplace. What's this Ace of Pentacles about? Ace of Pentacles. Perhaps that Three of Pentacles meant just simply the workplace, or that you would be branching off on your own, or working in a different area, or with a different suit. Like just there's changes around you and you're affected by it, but you're still employed, you're still working, you're still doing the stuff. What's this Ace of Pentacles about for Leo? Ten of Cups, yay. All right, so Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Cups for Leo, nice. So that's kind of a nice thing to this right here, right? This Tower card, that could be Scorpio, by the way. What's this King of Wands? This could be Sagittarius. What's this King of Wands about? Gosh dog it. That's rude. All right. Pardon me. This King of Wands. Leo. Ten of Wands. Okay. What's this Strength card about? That could be Leo. This Strength card about the Devil. Oh, nice. So are you working something out with somebody? Are you like, you're okay. You know what, are you watching someone work their way back to you? Is that what this is? That you're watching the effort that someone is making and you're like clapping them across the finish line, but you're like, I can't, that's, okay, hold on. Like it's almost like you're endeared to the effort, or with the effort, you can't really give up your position on something, but you're really grateful and happy to see the effort someone is making to sort of bridge the distance with you. What's this Page of Swords about for Leo? What's this Page of Swords? Whoopsie. Yay. Okay, so we got the Ace of Pentacles here and okay, good. Yay. All right, so I think that's, all right. So here you are waiting, going, well, all right, self, let's do this. We've been here before. This is a walk in the park. We got this. Not happy about it, but I'll be, you know, going forward on my own and doing my own thing. And I wish things were different, but I get it. It has to be this way. And then out of the blue, and what's nice here is that you have a shift at your workplace to keep you busy and adjusting and kind of, but it looks like out of the blue, you're going to be getting someone basically on pretty solid ground wanting to reconnect and do the right thing here. You've had your differences and issues, but you know yourself and the dynamic well enough to know that you can't abide the way it was. You see them better, meaning you know they can be better, but you know you can't fix them. So you're willing to let it go or be like, well, and lo and behold, they rise up. They meet you halfway. They do the things that need to be done, or they make the effort. You can see them making the effort. It's in its beginning stages, so you're very encouraged, and you're not rushing back into each other's company per se. It's going to take time, and I'm preaching to the choir here, you know that, but you're seeing consistent effort on someone's part. It's not enough to make you completely give up your position on things, like, you know, but you're very encouraged, and it's like you're very endeared to the fact that somebody is just really doing their level best to be a better person. It's very well could be someone dealing with addiction, really trying to do the right thing for the sake of the relationship. What's this Tower card about for Leo? What's Tower card about? The Moon. Good gracious. All right. So this could be Pisces or Cancerian, and this could be Scorpio. So this is all about still feeling that real intuitive connection to someone, but it's just up in the air and you don't know what's going to happen with them. It feels like a lot of people are kind of turning to each other, whereas before they wouldn't have, but because of just everything that's been happening this year, perspectives and things are changing for people and how they are connecting or what they value. And so for the Leos that I'm reading for, this is you basically holding someone to a higher standard, and this person actually coming around to that and wanting to do better and wanting to make the effort. And for the Leos I'm reading for, as long as you see that effort, you're willing to give it time, you're willing to give it grace, patience, all of that. You didn't like it the other way. Like, it's almost like, you know what, I don't want to have to go, but I will. I don't want to, but I will. But so it just makes it all the more sweeter that you're very encouraged to see this newfound effort. It's almost like this person had a huge wake-up call, or was just like, I've been an idiot. What am I thinking? What am I doing? If this feels optimistic, it doesn't feel like someone's running back to Leo's safety or the safety that Leo provided. This feels like someone is wanting to make this effort to be better with or without Leo, but Leo matters to them, so the effort is there, and the communication about that is there. All right. What's this? I have to say, though, I'm very encouraged about this, because you don't need this connection, and you would rather stay with who you are versus lower your standards to be able to have the connection. So this is someone realizing your worth and even their worth. Like, you know what, I can be better than this. I know I can. I just have to get a handle on myself or my situation. What else for Leo? This is actually quite encouraging. I'm not used to this. What else for Leo? Whoopsie. Oh dear. I've been flipping the cards weird lately. I'm trying to shuffle them differently so I don't have the thing facing me, because I know people are concerned that I'm watching the cards and I'm able to pick and I'm not. I just always done it that way, but I can certainly shuffle this way. It's just, it's been an adjustment. The cards are flipping weird. See, like that right there. Okay, all right. That's for Leo. King of Pentacles. That could be Virgo. So once we have, let's see, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. We have all these pentacles here. This is almost like a this is all about what is offering longevity, what's enduring, what's practical. This is the brass tack side of the relationship, and yet there's this sort of hope and patience and grace and endearing nature about it, because you see someone really trying to do better and be better, and it's baby steps for them. But you're like this cheerleader going, well, you know what? Good for you. Just, you're doing right. Keep it, like, you're in a position to be able to be very encouraging. Not to where you have to, not, it's like a huge labor, not this. They're doing the work. But you're able to be very kind and just supportive of their efforts, which is where you shine, because you're very generous, right? But it's you really hoping on the inside, not really on the outside. It's kind of like you're just kind of calm and, like, you know, taking it as it comes. But on the inside, there is hope here. There is optimism here. You don't need this connection, but it's you certainly would hold out hope for it if the conditions were right. You're fine without it. You can do your life without it. You're up and running. You're self-sufficient. Everything. I mean, but this is someone that there is a love here, and you do care. So you really would like to see this person come into their own, so that you two can be a partnership. Okay. Oh, I didn't do the thing. Okay. All right. What else for? I think that's what's, this is like, holy cow, wait, what? And then you hear about the progress they've made, or you're because you had walked away, you were progressing, you're like, well, okay. And then here they come, and it's not just like, okay, it's with progress that you can see, and in discussing with them or talking about them, it's like you can see that they're making changes in their life that you would have liked them to have made when you were together. This feels like something you were willing to walk away from, and were on the way out the door, and now you're seeing someone actually having made the effort. What else for you? Freedom is yours. Yes, and I think that's valid here, because you weren't holding out hope, and you weren't bound by this. You were actively and proactively working on trying to understand it, so you could move forward and not have the same dynamic, or so you weren't waiting for this to set you free, and you weren't waiting to be released. You were in charge of your own freedom. Like, you were very hands-on and very active about wanting to get through this and move past the issues and come into your own and be back solid. And so with or without this person coming back, you're okay. So it's kind of a benefit and a bonus that this person is like, hey, look, I'm really trying. Here's all the things I've done. So the choice is going to be yours, but from what's showing here, the person's sincere, and you were not expecting this, because you honestly didn't think that they would or could. So this is kind of like, I think you're impressed with the effort. I think you're quite proud of them, actually. So you can do, the choice is yours, basically, with what you want to do. This is not somebody that is certainly going to be wanting you to be like, it's almost like there were a lot of, I think the reason why for the Leos I'm reading for, you were going to walk away was because there was a lot of obligation here with this connection. There was a lot of you feeling like you gave so much and did not get a whole heck of a lot back. And you're like, well, I can just do better by my own, starting anew by myself. I'd rather just take care of me and my own. This is ridiculous. It's not a partnership. It's a ministry here. And what's showing here is that out of the blue, someone's just like, wow, hey, so you're right. And I've been doing this. And you're just like, really? And they're like, yeah, look, here, here, and here. And I completed this and I did that. And you're like, okay, well, tell me more. You know what I mean? So it's not like you're rushing back, but it's encouraged. You're encouraged. You're optimistic, and you're encouraged, and you're endeared. And you're going to see how it goes. Okay, all right. Again, with the job changes at work. Wow, the world card's been coming up a lot. Queen of Pentacles. This could be Capricorn. And I didn't turn that, it's on its side. So I'm going to leave it because it's actually quite informative for me, being in limbo like that. So this is, I think in light of what's going on, there's a lot of, I think we are all very aware and have very strong emotions about what is happening collectively and globally. All eyes are on certain situations. And there's could be a feeling of insecurity and wondering what's going to happen and not being able to believe what in the world's happening and where we're going with this and what can be the outcome and the change. So I think this is speaking to that, because this feels like that's it feels dual. It feels like part of you is just like working hard to be self-sufficient and manage what's going on in your life. Then here this person comes and you're like, holy cow, there's that. And then what's going on, it's a lot to take in and to deal with and manage. And it's one of those things where it's kind of a struggle to get your footing with. And I don't mean to minimize. I just feel ill-equipped to address it correctly with words. So this is you kind of taking everything in and taking it in stride and still maintaining your position, but allowing for grace and waiting to see with your person. I think one of the things that about this too, though, is that you weren't completely tied up, or like you could, I hate to say you could take it or leave it with this connection with this person, but you've got other things going on to keep you busy and that have your focus and attention in your own life. So this is, if it works out, great, and you're encouraged and you're optimistic, but you're not sold. You've got a lot going on in your life that is very fulfilling, gratifying, and keeps you busy. So this is just another added bonus until it isn't, if it works out to be that way. The person is sincere. So, okay. Much love to you, Leo. I will leave it here. I wish you safety and peace where you are. And I hope to see you in the next reading. Thank you for stopping by.